tough. Being from a warmer climate, I'm from the South. So in Nashville, it's always humid and it has the cold seasons, but it doesn't usually get below 20 at the very coldest.
Oh,
And
man.
even then it still has the humidity. So it feels different. It's a different kind of cold, but I definitely can understand like the more warm, temperatures. So when it dips to like negatives here, it is a little bit unnerving. So I don't know if you feel the same being from the Philippines and you have like the tropical climate going on. Did that take some adjusting for you?
Yes, definitely. Because in the Philippines, we only have like wet and dry season.
Right.
It's just like that. And I remember when I was young, we live in a mountain. So in order for us to go down to go to school, way back in my elementary days, we have to go down. We have to go walk 2 hours every day for 6 years.
Oh
And
my
it,
goodness.
yes, it was hard. It was a good experience, but I think what I had before, it makes me who am I today.
Okay.
That I am capable of doing things, which even though it's hard sometimes, but I can accomplish anything because of the hardship that I've been through way back.
I love that, man. I heard a quote, I believe it was yesterday, that I was reading an article and it said something like, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And I was like, wow, that is such a good way to put that. And it's kind of like those trials of life and the harder things that you had to face. And it's like, okay, do I give up or do I continue with this? And this is going to make me better for that. It sounds like you definitely have some of those hurdles that you've overcome in your life that make you the incredible woman of character
Thank
that
you.
we're getting to sit down with today.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So kind of going back to, you had shared a little bit about education. How did you always have an interest in that? Was it because you loved, helping teach siblings or relatives, or what got you interested in doing education where that kind of became your passion?
Well, I guess it's just like that experience that I have that we were in elementary days that we have to go walk and go to the school. It's so far. And that helps me to really like love education because if you have the proper education and everything, no one can take it away from you because
true.
knowledge is power.
It
And
is, yep.
yes, and then that makes that experience of mine. I was able to go experience, which at first I said like, oh my God, why do I have to do that? But I guess now looking back, it made me appreciate what I had before. And then when I went to high school, I said like, you know what, I'm just gonna be a teacher because if I can make a difference in children's lives, then it's gonna be important. And I think that's my passion, which it's very dear heart to me. Seeing
Right.
the light bulb when kids understanding what they don't understand, that makes me happy, and I think that's my greatest treasure.
Yeah, it sounds like it's been an incredible life calling.
Yep.
So kind of in that same vein, tell me a little bit about how you and Florian both started up, correct me if I'm wrong, started up the Huntington Learning Center.
Okay.
Tell
Yeah.
me
So
about that.
yeah, sure. So I since I had an education, a bachelor's in education, so that's my kind of like means. But when I came here in the U.S., I didn't pursue my career because, of course, I supported Flo for his military career, and I end up working at the child development. But I realized that I'm also molding the students because they at the age of 1 years old and above, and I was able to go teach them the basic foundations like colors, singing rhymes, alphabets, and everything. And that's make me so happy. So when we went to Italy, I didn't work there. And then when we came back, he has only like about 2 years left before he retired. So I work at the elementary school as a lunch monitor and still about
I love
still
that.
yeah still about helping kids. And I said we were thinking about like doing a business, and he said like, why don't we open a tutoring center or tutoring business? And we look at different kinds of tutoring businesses, but this is far the best that I found that I like, because what when I went to New Jersey to go look at the model and everything, I've seen that what the curriculum that they have, is also the one that I've been using when I was teaching in the Philippines.
Right.
And when I was teaching there, first grade, second grade, I have 60 children under my care.
60 in one
Yes,
grade.
in one grade.
Oh my goodness.